G Show, Peter G Show, Peter G Show, Peter G Show. Divorced dad, single dad, divorced dad, single dad. Peter G Show.
Oh, Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Oh, yeah, baby. I'm back. I'm back in black. Hit the sack. It's been too long. It's good to be back. I didn't write that. It's kind of weird. Lately, I've been doing this kind of music because the freaking rock and roll is just too intense. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Back in LA. Lower Alabama. Not really. Los Angeles. What a hell of a damn week. The transition? Yeah. The transition's friggin', it messes me up big time because I'm just, we're not full-on production, the whole deal. I mean, we are shoestrings and all that kind of shit. But let me tell you something. Lots of stories to tell. Lots of stories to tell. I'm digging it. Missed you guys all week long. I'm telling you, just today alone, the shit that I have gotten in my life, you would not believe it. If I told you just what went on today, you'd say, no fucking way, Peter. Way, Peter. But I'm not going to tell you. It's just too deep. It's too much. I want to spread the show. Tonight, I think I may have left the South, but you can take the boy out of the South, but you can't take the South out of the boy. And something tells me tonight we're going to have a little bit of Southern Fried Sunday, as well as who knows what's going to happen. That's right. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I had to give somebody the pink slip when I left Florida. Just kidding. All right, listen. Peter G Show live every Sunday night on Facebook right here in an undisclosed location in Burbank, California. Back in black, It's really weird. When I was in the Gulf Coast doing everything it's backwards. Like even the console that I use and all that, the little mixer, it's backwards. I'm sitting here going, They're going, you can do it. What the hell's your problem? It's like, well, where do I begin? Anyway, every Sunday night. And again, I could not be here every Sunday night. Hang on. I could not be here every Sunday night if it wasn't for, wait for it, my beloved Bolt Energy. Bolt Energy, folks. Bolt Energy. I can't do it without them. Love these guys. Love what they do. And Bolt Energy. They're new. It's a cleaner energy drink. It's enriched with antioxidants and vitamins. And not only that, it's a cleaner drink, okay? It tastes good. Really big deal. I hate friggin' nasty tasting energy drinks, and you drink them because you need to pick yourself up. All right? Electrify your senses. Bolt Energy. Ask for it in stores. If you can't find it, go to www.drinkboltenergy. Drink, and they'll tell you where you can find it. We're growing, okay? I could not be here if it wasn't for these guys, and I'm very, very appreciative because they know what I do, and they still believe in me. So hold on while I pop a bottle open. Oh, yeah. This is where I get my Bolt Energy on. I'm telling you, it tastes good. It does not taste like shit. I hate stuff that, I'm telling you, I've drank it in the past. The Monsters and all that kind of stuff. Now, Monster has like 80 different varieties now, but back in the day, they had and a lot of people still drink their two main hardcore drinks, and they taste like shit. So, apparently, there's something out there for everybody. But, and what was that saying you told me, Paul? It's, shit tastes good if you like it. I don't know, how's it go? Anyway, Bolt Energy, ask for it, all right? We'll talk about it again before I leave. In the meantime, let's start a watch party. Watch party, people. This is how we're going to do it. If we're going to do anything with this show, it's all going to be done via the watch party, all right? So go to your share button. I'm going to do it myself, too. Where am I? Good question, Peter. So you go to the share. Oh, man, I just cut off my... that's good, Peter. Good move. Can't do anything right, can I? I'm out of practice. Okay. You're going to go to you're watching the page, and you're going to go share. Hang on. See the share button? Hit the share button. When you hit the share button, where's Peter G at? Peter G is live. Let's go here. There I am. And when you do that, hit the share button. And when you see the share button, it's going to say, hey, what do you want to do? You want to start a watch party. I see mine. So now Peter G is starting a watch party. I'm going to start watching myself. And that's good practice, though, too. I mean, I just sit there and I go, oh, okay, that's great. Look, I'm starting. Here I go. There I am. Everywhere I go, there I am. Okay, so now I know that I'm live and I started a watch party, and that's what I ask of you guys. You're live and you start a watch party. Bolt, I like it. I like it, too. All right? I'm glad I'm back, too. Thank you. The texts go by kind of quick, sometimes easy to see, sometimes hard to see. A little bit foreign again. This is, man, oh man. If I could tell you, I kind of got used to the set over there in Picola. The whole backdrop thing and, studio set was looking good. But I said, you know what? I like old school. I want to go old school. I want to go back to my black au naturel. And now we're sitting here doing that, and we're talking and going, it's kind of cool the other way. But you know what? So here's the deal. Somebody sign me the hell up, and then you can give me you can build whatever kind of set you want. You can have me sitting on top of a skyscraper. I don't care. You know what I mean? Build a set. Build it, and they will come. Anyway, I dig it. All right? I kind of got used to the chill music. It's really strange because I'm not really that guy. But for this kind of show, it just kind of smooths out in between, takes the edge off. I know. I'm going to be opening up the phone lines in a little bit, but I want to talk about a couple of things first. I really do. Number one, I once again am reminded of how many people just lurk watching my show. They're lurkers. Somebody called me on the phone to tell me something, a personal friend, but once again, a lurker. He says, look, I'm watching you all the time, but the problem is that, I'm just a lurker. And that's the problem. I called it my silent majority, of my people, and I have tons of them, the silent majority. But lurkers, silent majority, whatever you want to call yourselves, I know you're out there. It'd be very, very cool if you made yourself present, though. It's so important. Again, with the watch parties, you don't want to call in, you don't want to talk, you don't want to text or type. Lurk. That's right, brother. Lurk. Another one. But you know what? Do me the favor. If you give a shit about anything I'm doing, you just hit the share button, look down where it says share, and then hit the watch party. The watch party is so important. If you want to see it go farther so I can do bigger and better things, hit the share, the watch party. Yes, I did. I survived a lot of things. But believe me when I tell you that I talk about a lot of things on this show, but there's some things I just don't talk about, and one day I will, and it's beyond your whole recollection. Today alone was a story within a story within a story on how life paying dues I will make, and that's just the way it is, It's just the way it is. It just never ends. If any of you out there think that your life is a bitch and why am I getting kicked in the head and you just think it's just you are so wrong. Because I can honestly tell you, no matter what, that no matter who you are, that everybody, including myself, gets up and has to put up and deal with and the ongoing life is not a breeze. For some there are, it is. But for most, it's a ongoing battle of getting up and moving forward, regardless of how many times they're going to try and kick you down. That's just life. But at the end of the day, it's you gotta do it. If you don't, you lose. You may think you're losing. You may think it's like, why me and my life sucks. It's like, believe me, I witnessed it like 3 times just between yesterday and today. I went to go get, and I talked about this girl last week. I went to go get lottery tickets, and she didn't know how to operate the machine. Well, I finally got lottery tickets, but I went in the other day to get the lottery tickets checked, And there was this girl at the Circle K, a different girl, and she just opened up to me. I don't know what the deal is with me, and they start, oh, I got no luck at all, and this and that. And I looked at her, I go, as far as I can see, you got a job and you're alive. And let me tell you, I talk to a lot of people, and there's a lot of people way more screwed up than you. So I think you're doing pretty damn good. And she just looked at me like, what the hell? And it's like, stop. You're doing okay. I know you think it sucks, but you're doing okay. Hi, my name is Peter G, and I want to hear all you want to bitch about. Because no matter what you think you got, I'm here to tell you that you probably got better than a lot. It's like the guy with no shoes bitches about the guy with no feet. All that stuff. Anyway, and we'll find some jokes in there too. I got a ton of shit. All right, the lurkers. Back to L.A. Hell of a trip. I think coming back is even harder than going. It really is. I don't know why, but I just get beat up. And even though going, I'm doing the all-night flights and all that kind of crap. Just beat up. I don't know if any of you watched my special AT&T, Peter G. Calls AT&T show last Tuesday and some of the reruns. I'm calling them again tomorrow. I'm calling the son of a bitches tomorrow because I got the same story, different day. But this time she assured me that they had way more information and they're going to finally resolve my problem and all that bullshit. And I'm going to call them, and I'm going to call them live on the air tomorrow. And we're going to go through that again, too. That will be a special Peter G. show special. Peter G. Calls AT&T live on the air because I just don't understand. I had a friend of mine call me and tell me, he says, hey, Peter, he says, I know somebody way high up in AT&T, and I can fix all this. I think we can get your problem resolved. And it's like, I looked at him. I didn't look at him. I talked to him on the phone. I go, listen, I appreciate it, but why should I have to have you pull some favors on such a simple friggin' problem? It was real simple. And again, I'm going to call them tomorrow. And we're going to call them live on the air. I'm just blowing it out there so the whole world can hear how screwed up a huge organization like that is. It's real simple. Peter got a new cell phone from AT&T. Peter got misled on the plan. I did not want a 30-month plan. I got a phone. They told me you have to have it for 30 months. I go, no, I specifically told them 6 months. I only want it to take my parents' phone number to check who's calling, blah, blah, blah. They go, no, sir, you can't. You have to have it for 30 months. If not, please return the phone, and we'll just, call it a day. I returned the phone within a day and a half. I'm still getting charged for that phone, and it's 5 months, and they turn me over to collections. It's real simple, and they admit they got the phone back. And they go, we don't know, you got the phone back, and yes, you should be credited the money. We don't understand why you're not getting credited, and you should be at zero balance. AT&T blows my mind. How fucking hard is that? Okay, it's simple math. I'm starting to hang on. I gotta chill. Let's listen to some chill music. It'll calm me down again. Woo. Did I tell you how much I love seeing you guys? Talking to you guys? Every Sunday night right here. You can call in to me at 818-259-7983. Not yet, though. And tell me what's going on with you. I see a few new faces. It's hard to keep track because it may say that there's only 10 people watching on this page, but with the watch parties, I can't see all that. You're holding the watch parties, hopefully, and there's hundreds, and it just multiplies. It's like a domino effect, and that's what makes it so cool. I don't care about Facebook. I mean, I love my Facebook people, but I don't care about the whole deal on who's doing what. Anyway, enough with AT&T. Tomorrow, though, I'm calling them live, people. I'm going to call them I'm in L.A. now. I'm all screwed up, so I'll probably call them mid-afternoon, and it'll just go on there. And if you catch the show, you catch the show, and it'll go into regurgitation. But I'm not screwing around with them anymore. I'm tired of them. It's just I don't get it. Simple math, and they admit it too. They admit it, and they still can't get it right. It just blows my mind how you stay in business doing that shit. Anyway. I did a little clip last week called, and it was about me going to church, about free will, the term free will. And I said something on LinkedIn about this clip, and I said, free will, and somebody chimed in, and they told me, you know what, free will is about the selling your soul to the devil, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, oh my God. And so I had to write him back. It just struck a nerve. I go, seriously? Free will is about selling your soul to the devil? And he had devil heads and the circles with the lines going through it and all that. I'm going, you got to be friggin' kidding me. I said, let me tell you something. Free will is about making choices in your life. that you don't necessarily have to do. But the example I gave was I really didn't feel like going to church. I didn't feel like getting up in the morning, but I went to church anyway. For some reason, I wanted to go to church. And as much as I did not want to get up and do it, because to me, church is in my soul, whatever, but I went. And that's called free will. It's deciding what you want to do because you can, right or wrong. Now, knowing right from wrong, doing bad things and good things is two different things. Two different things. So I told the guy, I said, hey, I don't know. I said, listen to the song, and I never really thought about it. Rush, the band Rush, has a song called Free Will, which I love the song. I never really listen to words. I'm not that deep. But it's a song called Free Will, and it's like, I will choose free will. Free will is about, you have choices in life you want to make. And you can make any of the choices, right or wrong. And even if you say, I don't want to make a choice, that's a choice. Get it? So it's pretty deep, but free will. And I just I don't know why, but I ended up, and I went to church, and I was so glad I did. Although I dreaded, I'm just tired. I'm busy running back and forth. And in fact, on Thursday, I had, because it was my name day as a Greek, I've talked about it last week, and I went to church. It was my name day. And they had and it's a big holiday for the Greeks, because it's not only St. Peter's Day, it's Panagia, it's the Mother of God. It's a big holiday. My father would have been there. My mother, whatever. Greeks, they're deep. I'm not as deep, but for some reason I felt somebody said you really should go. And they go, what time's your plane leave? And they go, oh, you got plenty of time. It's like, yeah, sure. But I went. I crammed it all in, and I went. And you know what? No regrets. But that was free will. I didn't have to. It's not going to change my life, and at least I don't think it is. I don't know. I'll find out someday. But that's what I did. Anyway, free will. I want to do one thing real quick before I open up the phone lines. While I was in Florida, I had some help. I didn't have a lot of help, but I had some help, and it was the big picture. I had a multitask person that not only did he drive me around, he made sure I got the right food. He made not that I'm picky on food, but he got the right food. And help me keep the show going, because again, I'm a little bit more limited in the Gulf Coast, actually a lot more limited, and there was a lot of hair pulling and head scratching and all that stuff. But once again, I want to thank my friend Paul for pedaling the bicycle in the back of the Chinese kitchen to keep the power on, to keep the show going. We definitely did a MacGyver, and it was the moral support more than anything. The fact that it's not how much he did, it's the fact that whatever I needed, if I did need it, he was there. And thank you, Paul, and I love you. All right, I got tons of friends in that town, and everywhere we go, I'm very blessed. But this show is very important to me to keep going, and it's just hard. Everything kind of fell apart. We got off to a good start, and then shit just started blowing up. And there's not Apple stores within 200 miles. New Orleans is the closest iPhone store or Apple store. I had to go to an Apple store. Couldn't just go to a phone place that sells iPhones. I needed stuff. Anyway, we managed to make it work, and I didn't have much to give them either, except the experience. It's like, sorry. Anyway, all right. I think it's about time to I think it's about time to open up the phones, and 818-259-7983. I just wanted to get that stuff off my chest. Tomorrow, don't forget, I am going to call. I'm going to hopefully, after we finish this, we're going to put up an ad that's saying that we're calling AT&T tomorrow. But, man, there's just so much going on. You have no friggin' idea. Like I said, the book, someday, if I can remember all this stuff, is going to be awesome. They said I had a good time, but I'm not sure. And don't forget, thank you, Bolt Energy, for allowing this show to be here in an undisclosed location in Burbank, California. I like it. Anyway, back in black. We're discussing now. We've just, I may change scenes, but who knows? It's not going to change the whole deal. You know what I mean? The show is the show. What's behind me, what's in front of me, whatever. It's all about you guys. I am here about you guys. So let's do this. Why don't we... I'm going to open up the phones. Anybody want to call in and get something off their chest, now is your time, all right? Otherwise, I'll just keep on going. Believe me, the list of bitching on my end, it just doesn't end. It's not bitching. It's just telling you about life, because that's what we do, life, good and bad. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, shit, I just missed your call. Hey, call me back. Holy moly. Because I got some special music, because I know who's getting ready to call me now. And I got some special music for her, too. And where is it? We're going to do this. We're going to... there we go. Hey! What the hell's going on here? Shit. I can't even work the phones here. Everything is backwards. Melanie, try again. There she goes. Hey, girl. Hello. Oh, I forget. My bad. Hang on there. Hey, girl. What's going on?
So you still have the problems with the AT&T? I thought I told you last time. Get the fuck away from them.
I am away from them, but they're charging me money, my dear. They're charging me money.
I know still, and I told you what to do. Go in there and tell them.
Let me tell you something. If I had 80 million people telling me what to do, it ain't changing the damn thing.
Take your ass to the bank and cancel that damn payment.
No,
All you gotta do.
There ain't no payment, my dear. There ain't no payment. Here's the deal. I got a phone from them to take my parents' number from them. I got the phone. I went over the plan. Right when I activated the phone, I didn't go to the store. I did this over the phone, and they mailed it to me in L.A. because I was in Florida at the time. When I activated the phone, I found out the plan that I wanted was not the plan the guy gave me. So I said, I don't want this. And they said, well, then send the phone back. I sent the phone back. And all of a sudden, 5 months from when I sent the phone back, they know they got the phone back. They admit they got the phone back, and they're still charging me $500.
What?
Yeah. Hey, welcome back to Southern Fried Sunday.
Man, I'm just so Southern fried fucked up.
Wee. Hey, I got Melanie from Perdido on the phone.
Hell yeah, baby, you know who this is.
That's right.
The mouth of the South.
I guess if anybody didn't catch the show last, about a month and a half ago, Melanie from Perdido called in because she had a lot to get off her chest, and apparently there's a lot of shit going on in Melanie's life again.
Yeah, you figured that out, man?
Nah.
You know what?
What?
I tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what I had to deal with.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you. I thought I had figured out a way to stop men from sending me dick pics. Now I thought I was gonna end this problem.
Oh boy.
This dude sends me a dick pic.
A dick pic.
Right. So I'm like,
There
called
goes
my
my
husband
show.
back there. I called my husband back there.
Back where?
To the back, and I took a picture of his dick.
Oh boy.
And I sent it to the guy. You know, he sent me a picture back of him bent over, spreading his ass cheeks apart. That is a true story.
Is this where my show is going?
I was like, oh my God, are you kidding me? I was like, wait a minute, this shit don't make no sense.
Maybe he swings both ways.
Right? I mean, all I could think of was this is the great Cornholio, and he needs my husband's dick for his butthole.
Are you threatening me? Oh boy. That's what you were raising hell about all week?
Oh no.
Okay.
Hell no, man. I've been raising hell. I'll raise hell about everything if shit's wrong.
Yeah,
man.
I know, but you even PM'd me and going, oh, you don't know, and all this. I go, save it for the show.
Oh yeah, you did. You told me to save it for the show,
okay,
so I did.
So here I am. I'm listening.
Okay, so
okay.
It's like got really good women that I have met and found out that these assholes are really treating her like shit.
Who?
Yeah, I mean...
Is that your husband?
Oh, yeah, it is.
That's Superman.
Yeah, this is supposed to be my remedy for dick pics.
How many adult beverages did you have before you called me?
I had 2 adult blunts.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, we're going the opposite direction today, huh?
You damn right.
All right. So, okay, let's go back to the story. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get sidetracked.
Well, I decided I did not like the way they were treating her.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, you know me. I got the mouth from the South, and I went in there, and I told them, look, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all should be helping this girl out. She deserves it. Y'all she let, this dude, she took care of this man and all this crap for a long time.
Right.
And y'all won't even help her in any such way, And there's no such, watching this woman lose every fucking thing, man.
Hey.
There's no sense in that.
Right.
You don't stand by and watch somebody lose their fucking life. I've lost my livelihood 3 times. I've had to start over from scratch 3 times.
Right.
And it ain't fun.
I hear you.
And watching it, somebody, fuck that.
4 times a charm.
And they got plenty of money to help out.
Right.
And I'm just like, man, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Whoa. You're pretty wound up, aren't you?
No, I just talk like that to everybody.
Oh.
I do not have a problem with speaking my piece.
I know. I said live on the Peter G Show is filterless Melanie.
Damn right, it's filterless Melanie.
Can you say that 5 times fast?
I mean, seriously, Peter, we live in a world that sucks. Humanity is just shit.
There's some good people out there. Come on.
Right. I mean, if you've seen a man sitting at a Circle K and this man had no food, no money, you would be the kind to go in there and buy this man something to drink and eat, correct?
I would. I just never know who's for real and who's not for real. It really gets out here, and even over there, it's a total con for a lot of people. It really is. I know there's probably people that are doing as good as not. They're no different than me that are they're just too fucking lazy to do something. Now I know there's a lot of people in need, but I really have lost my faith in the trust of who's for real and who's not. But yes,
right.
My father, when he passed away, I heard all these stories about it. My father washed, some people in the neighborhood that were like homeless. He washed their clothes and stuff for them. I mean, things I never even knew. But then again, while I was in Florida, I had a woman knocking on my door. She was looking for money. She thought my father was home and needed money for diapers or this and that. And then I saw her 2 days later, and she claimed her car was out of gas and all this bullshit. And it's like, you know what? I fell for that shit many years ago. I don't, you might have been able to tell my father that kind of stuff because he's 92 years old, but I'm not buying into it. You're just a lazy bitch.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord,
I'm sorry. She's walking around and she's hitting up everybody at the post office who's, I need gas, my car's down the street. The gypsies in LA, they do that shit every day. They do it right there at the gas station.
Damn.
Yeah,
now,
so it's really weird.
I can see the way you cussed her out as Peter.
I didn't.
However,
I didn't cuss her out.
If this would have been you as Patricia, you probably would have laid your hands on that bitch.
I don't know.
I would have.
I don't know. I didn't cuss her out. I just looked at her and I go, because she kept asking me for, she's like, I saw her on a Friday. She asked me money for diapers on a Friday. She says, I'll pay you on a Tuesday, right? I said, I don't have cash, which I don't. That was the God honest truth. And I said, right. I don't have cash. I debit card or credit card. It's that simple. I don't like carrying cash. It just gets in my way. But when I went to the post office, I was getting my passport renewed over there because it's so much easier. And I all of a sudden, there she is again in my face. She goes, hey, Peter. She goes, hey, I'm sorry, I'm out of gas. I'm going, hey, today's Tuesday. If you were going to pay me back on Tuesday and you don't have no money for gas on Tuesday when you were going to borrow money from me on Friday, I put it all together. I'm going, yeah, and believe me, I'm not done with her because if she is a freaking con, I'm going to have her ass swept off the streets. I got people.
I heard that shit.
I got people.
Pensacola has turned into Sludge Town. I mean, I was born and raised there, and I was a stripper for a long time. I toured the main bars and retired there and got the fuck out of that shitty-ass town.
Now, there's good and bad everywhere, my dear. There's good and bad everywhere. But the thing is, it's like, you know what? I do have people there, and it's like, I won't tolerate that kind of stuff. It's like, I got the good people and the bad people. I know a little bit of everybody. But
I don't even have a traffic light in my town.
well, I'm just saying that there are good people. Every place you go, there's good and bad everything. It's just that way. But I just cut myself out of all the bad. I don't need it in my life. And the last thing I need, and I looked at her real good, and I said, I don't have nothing for you. I said, my father passed away. I'm sorry. And thank you for coming to check on him, even though it's been 5 months since he's been gone. And now you decide to show up and you were wondering if he's around, but you really were wondering so you can ask him for money.
God, man, that is just, I'd have slapped him, man, but that's just me. You know what I mean?
I'm a patient man to a certain extent, except for AT&T. Now I'm starting to lose my patience, and now I'm starting to record them live, and I'm going to put them on the internet, and I'm going to let the whole world listen to the conversation.
I heard that shit. I would do it, man.
I'm doing it tomorrow.
You are protected by the First Amendment.
No, I'm telling them I'm recording them for quality assurance purposes, just like they tell me.
This is in case I make a fucking mistake. My ass is covered,
well,
bitch.
there ain't no mistake on my end. I just wish I had started doing it earlier. Five calls earlier would have saved me a lot of time. Now I can FTC their ass.
I heard that shit.
All right, so what else?
Federal Trade Commission, your ass.
Yeah, so what else is bothering you?
Well, I have figured out that people who go to school to become counselors to help people are actually kind of shitty people, because I have backed off. I backed off and realized that I'm going to counsel people, but I'm not going to ask for 1 single cent. Because people who have been strung out like I used to run coke and heroin and all that shit. And I got clean and it almost killed me. And when you look at somebody that has been that bad as where you were, who in the fuck really wants to take money to help somebody save their life?
Let's back it up. You've been married how many years? You said 20?
22.
How many? 22.
Yes.
So you were doing this prior to your marriage, or
before? Yes.
Before. What? Well, I thought you were like 30.
I am 47.
Okay.
Why do I look old? I know, man.
No, I didn't say that. I said I thought you were 30.
Well, no, I'm actually 47.
All right. And
I was a stripper from 17 to 26. So that's when I quit.
That's okay. So when you met your husband, is that how you straightened out, or what?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was. I was ready to get the hell out of Pensacola, man. Right? It was the time.
So Superman saved you.
Yeah. And I turned out to be his fucking kryptonite.
What a stud.
Yep.
Southern Fried Sunday, right here on the Peter G Show.
But, they say that you'll meet some crazy-ass motherfucking strange people on here, and I have actually met 2 of the greatest women on here that I like to stand up for, I mean,
really?
Tammy, and she's just great, and I really get tired of people downing people.
I don't think you meet strange people. I think there's a lot of great people on Facebook. That's why I chose Facebook to be my platform.
It's awesome.
I think there's a little bit, again, same thing. It's a little bit of everything everywhere, no matter where you go. I mean, there's no perfect scenario. No, you either got people that are too snooty, people not snooty enough, people who care, people who don't care. It is what it is. You have to pick and choose on what you want to do.
And it has to go all the way back to the basis that people were the idiots who created the words and the definitions to them.
Well, I mean, again, that's right. It depends on what you are who you want to be. Hence my talk earlier in the show about free will. You make choices in life, and not necessarily right or wrong or bad or good, but they're choices. And again, even not making a choice is a choice. So it is.
And it is.
Yep.
It wouldn't have done me no good to have been standing next to you and heard somebody say free will was created by the devil. I'd have been like, man,
At the end of after I answered this person, he says, "You know what?" He says, "All right." He says, "At the end of the day, it's all about something or something." He says, "Just keep doing what you." I think I don't know. I think we agreed to disagree, and he says, "You know what?" In his own way, he said, "I dig you. Just keep doing what you're doing." I just had to put my 2 cents in, but that was his definition of it, and I had to turn it around because I completely disagreed.
Right.
Hey, you know,
I believe the Catholic Church was created by Satan.
oh boy, here we go. I don't want to go there. We're not going there. Hey, do you know there's banjo music? Hey, can I tell you something?
Do I what?
No.
Listen to country music?
No. Do you know there's banjo music playing right now while you're talking to me?
Oh, you got your relaxation music
Oh,
on?
you wait until you hear the show tomorrow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, you know
yeah.
what? Tomorrow is my husband's birthday.
It is. How old is he going to be?
Maybe-
30?
Yeah.
Is he going to be 30?
Yeah, he'll be 29.
All right. You're a cradle robber.
Hell yeah.
Hell
He'll actually be 49.
All right, 49. That's that. Give me a 49. I'll owe you one.
Oh my God, man!
All right.
I'm telling you.
What else you want to get off your chest? Because even though the phone's not ringing, it was ringing earlier, and I because I promised you I was going to take your call, I took your call.
All right, well,
Yeah.
I do appreciate that.
I mean, you might even
I'll
hang
make
up.
sure.
Even if you hang up, nobody might call because nobody gives a shit. But the thing is, you know, I just told you that you said you're going to stay up, which I know is hard to do at 30. You know, and
It's 10:30 my time.
10:30. Yes, 10:30. That's right. It is 10:30 your time. I'm talking about. You tell me you go to bed, you know, and sometimes it's hard to stay up and listen to the show or watch the show or whatever.
Well, it's because of my seizure meds. I have severe epilepsy. So, I really do, man. I do. Ain't that some shit? My seizure meds, man, they knock me out, man.
Hey, why don't you? I got severe, you know, poughkeepsie too.
Yeah, epilepsy.
Wow, holy crap! What else you got? Narcolism.
Oh, the big mouth of the South.
No, yeah, I know. That's all right. We know a couple of tokes, and we'll just mellow you right out.
Hell yeah, I'm fixing to do that shit again, too. You want me to puff for you, too?
Yeah,
honey?
you might as well, because my friend Pepsi does all the time.
Are you from Pensacola originally?
I mean, you mean if I was born there?
Yeah, well, were you?
I was not born there. I was actually a Yankee. But
Oh, from where?
from New Haven, Connecticut. I was born in Yale New Haven Hospital. But the thing is, when I was 15, we moved there, and that was right at the point of who I was going to become. And I'm telling you, right when I got there, I got introduced to more Southern rock and roll because I knew I was going to be a musician, and that was the pivotal point. I was just getting to that age where starting to play with people and, you know, getting out there, and that really determined. Actually, it was a good move on my parents because I got focused. I really did, and I said that's who I'm going to be, and that's who I am. Right, Dennis?
That's awesome.
That's right. And I learned more Southern rock in that time period, Paul, because I started following some friends that I met, and they were a heavy-duty Southern rock band, and I didn't even know who Leonard Skinner was in '77, and that's when they crashed. The plane crashed, and that album became super big, and 38 Special before they got commercialized, and the Allman Brothers, and Dickie Betts, and all these people. And I attribute all that, amongst many other styles, to me being able to go out and play just about anything.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. Well, awesome. I have no regrets. No freaking regrets. That's why I go down there. I talk about the place all the time. If I didn't care about it, I would not talk about it. I promote from it. I'm going to do way bigger things in the future right down there. I promise you.
And I'm going to be right down there watching.
All right. You know what? I apologize that I was not able to meet you. It's just a lot harder than you think. I can't believe how much time went by, and I just could not get it together. There's just too much real life going on that I had to take care of, and personal family business. And
I understand that.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Well, next time you come, bring your guitar, and my old man will bring his guitar, and I'll break out my keyboard, and we'll have a jam session.
Oh, yeah. We'll just sit around and jam.
Hell yeah.
Look, we're jamming right now. You just don't know it. There's freaking good music going on right behind what you're talking about.
That banjo music?
It's more than banjo. It's like bluegrass.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Nah, I can dig on some bluegrass.
It's back-ass woods bluegrass. I ain't playing.
Hell yeah.
I ain't playing.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Anyway,
you got a permanent fan. I definitely will start staying up on Sundays, man. I love this shit.
you need to stay up on
Keep that
Sundays,
from
but
up,
you
man.
need to make sure you share it with your friends with a watch
I
party.
did. I actually brought 11 people, 12 people
Cool.
tonight.
I need people to
Damn
call
right.
in and tell me what the hell is on their ass.
You damn right I will, man.
Besides somebody's dick pics. I don't want dick pics. Okay?
Yeah, 'cause that shit backfired on me.
Yeah, I know. He's like all in.
Hell yeah.
It's like,
I was not expecting to see a pic of him spreading
well,
his butt
you know what? There's a lot of sick ass people out there. Okay. There's a lot of- but I'm sure you'll recover just fine. Oh boy,
Oh, yeah.
I hear the background talking.
Yes, yeah.
What up,
It
Superman?
said nice.
Get him on the phone. I want to
God.
talk to him. Get him on the phone.
I'm ready. Hold on just a second. This is Anthony. Hold
I
on.
know Anthony.
Hello, brother. How you doing tonight?
I'm good, Anthony. How are you, man?
I'm enjoying your show, man. I'm having a good time.
Listen, how you dealing with this dick pic situation?
Well, we ain't had to do it no more, but it was an adventure.
Yeah, an
Yeah, we
adventure.
sent it off, and he sent that back and said, "Nice." And I was like, "No more."
Well, you got a fan out there, Anthony.
That's it.
That's
That's it.
Yeah, I got a picture floating around out there somewhere.
You must be a stud. Yeah. That's
Oh, Lord.
Listen, again, hats off, 1,000 salutes to you. Now that Melanie's, she's disclosing, all the shit she's been through, and then all of a sudden you came and swept her up, and now she's stable. You guys, all 22 years. I don't know people who even think they could be married 22 months, let alone 22 years. So again, my hat's off to you.
I appreciate it, man.
It's all good.
Time job.
You keep
my
doing
job.
what you're doing, and we'll talk to you again. Okay.
All right, brother. I enjoyed it, man.
All right, enjoy you too. Thank you. God bless you.
God bless you, man.
All right, I need all the help I can get. Jalapeno.
Alrighty, brother man. Well,
all right.
I tell you what, if
What?
you could give my husband a special shout out for his birthday tomorrow before you get off the phone tonight, I
Let me
sure
write
would
that.
appreciate it.
I need to write that down. Hang on one second. All right, I'll give a shout out tonight, and it's Anthony's birthday.
And I will definitely-
let's do it. Let's just do it.
I'll be I'll rewatch the party tomorrow, and I'll be back next Sunday with a
Well-
whole new list of bullshit.
A whole new list of bullshit. Well, I just need the juicy stuff. Okay.
All right, that'll work.
Hang on. I'm gonna call them tomorrow. Believe me, I'm busy tomorrow, but I'm gonna call them tomorrow. Anthony Perdido. How old's Anthony gonna be again?
49.
49. That's right, the 49ers. That's right.
He's young.
Yeah. Hey, look, man. You know what? It is what it is. An age is an age. My daughter, I don't know. We were talking about something, and she was talking about somebody else, and she goes, "Yeah, he's just like getting older and looking a little tired." And I looked at her and I go, "Am I looking a little tired?" She goes, "Yeah, you're looking a little tired." It's like, screw you, get out of my car. I mean, she's very, very straightforward. I mean, but it's like,
Awesome.
I said, listen, I am 57 years old. I am not.
I
Yeah.
thought you were my age.
Oh, yeah, no. And I'm proud of it. I got nothing to worry about it. Yeah, I am proud of it. Got nothing to worry about. But the thing is, it is what it is. I mean, I can't change that. All I can do is do the best I can, and maybe I'm doing better than some and not as good as others, but that's all I can do. I'm proud of it. Got no regrets. It is what it is. Yep.
Yeah, I have no shame either. I walked in and made every choice with my eyes open.
Right.
So,
And you're
I have
lucky.
no shame there.
You're lucky you survived whatever you survived. I mean, sound like believe me, I know the path. And some people just don't, and you did, and so that's good thing.
Yep.
Because some people just don't. So at least you know better, been there, done that, and now you've got a goal. I know what your goal is, and at least you have to turn it around to possibly help other people.
Yep.
And I got
And that's exactly what my goal is.
That's right, and I got banjo music playing right behind your ass. Oh yeah, Melanie and Perdido on a Southern Fried Sunday. Even though I'm back in L.A., Lower Alabama.
All right,
All right,
well, you take it easy and roll tide and have a good night.
That's right, and roll another one. That's right. All right, baby, you take care of yourself. We'll talk to you soon, all right?
All right, honey, you
All
have
right.
a good night.
Peace. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Love you.
Love you, man.
Woo! Southern Fried Sunday. She's been telling me she wanted to call back, so I let her. No harm, no foul, right? There we go. Southern Fried Sunday. I like the sound of that. I got some Georgia people I want to talk to, too. I want to talk to the Midwest. I want to talk to a lot of different places. But Melanie called, and you know what? She's very brave to be open about things. And so God bless her for doing that. Oh, and speaking of, let's go to the West Coast now. Holy crap. Bouquet, you asked for it. You got it. You rang.
Yes, sir.
Holy moly. Hang on, I got to switch gears now.
That's right.
Holy moly, hang on. Where are you? Okay. There we go.
I'm here.
No, okay, you're there. I know you're there. I'm listening. We're switching music. We just went from Southern Fried Sunday to James from Culver City.
That's right.
Which scares the fuck out of me, but whatever.
That's right, boys and girls.
Are you
buckle up?
That's right. No, don't buckle up. I need you to still stay in line, okay?
The captain has turned on the seatbelt sign.
He
Turn
did.
to your seat.
Yeah, he did. You got something good to bring to the table tonight?
I think so.
Think about before you speak, okay? That's all I got to say.
Are there children listening?
No, but I told you there's different ways of doing things that are just as effective. You know what I mean?
Well, this is a parent issue.
Okay, between you being a parent?
It's what a coworker brought to me.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we just went from Melanie from Perdido, Alabama, to James from Culver City, California, while I'm back in L.A. doing Life with Peter G. Let me hear it, James. What you got on your table?
Well, this coworker has a couple of daughters.
Ages?
14 and 12.
Perfect.
And he's becoming concerned about their virginity.
She or he?
Both.
No. You know both the parents?
He,
He.
the father, is worried about
Okay.
the girls keeping their legs closed.
Is there a mother involved?
Didn't go into that kind of detail.
Are they divorced or married?
I'm guessing divorce.
Shocking.
As it happens, I guess the house they stay in, there's a large backyard. And he's worried about boys coming by the house when he's at work.
Why are the kids at home by themselves?
Well, they can't be, everywhere. They gotta stay someplace for homework and everything. But I've actually seen a few boys climb fences around where I live.
Listen, in Florida, I remember back in the day that the parents, when I back in my day, their parents would nail the freaking window shut. They'd freaking nail the window shut. Tommy nailed.
Yeah, he can't do that for various reasons.
I'm just saying that I get it. I freaking get it.
Well, I recommend video cameras.
Yeah,
with motion detectors,
Sure.
lights, the whole bit.
Sure, spend the $500. It's the best $500 you can spend.
he wants to actually put cameras in their rooms.
Oh.
What do you think about that?
That's a little bit tough. That's a little tough. I mean, because you know what they get. You know, what are you gonna do? I mean, no. But outside of the rooms, outside of the windows, whatever in the house, sure, absolutely, do whatever you want. But you know, they got a little bit of privacy in their room.
Well, and I asked him, "Will you tell them about the cameras?" And he said, "Maybe."
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but you might see shit that you really don't want to see. You know what I mean?
Well, I asked him, and I said, "Would you be monitoring it?"
You can't
on
monitor
your phone?
that
You know?
shit 24/7. You can't. But the thing is, just checking in and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
You know how these Ring doorbells, if you they have motion.
I
and
got that.
They
shit.
alert you.
I got it all. Yeah.
So that's what he's thinking. And when I
Every
asked
time they
about
move, it's going to go off.
well, no, I think the ones inside the rooms would only be activated if he actually looked in. So the motion detectors outside would alert him that there's movement out in the yard.
You know, that's a hard call because, I mean, you know, if he's really that worried about it, something's going on. And really, honestly, at 12 and 13, I don't know. I mean, even though they're kind of grown enough, if you're working all day and leaving them home all day, that's kind of weird too. I mean, I don't know.
Well, I picked up from him that the older daughter is she's already begun experimenting. He's found some things in her room.
Like experimenting with what? Drugs or sex?
Let's just say toys.
Okay, well, I mean, come on, dude. I mean, okay. But, you know, I mean, what, did you not, like, figure out, like, something, you know, was going on when you were growing up?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, it sucks. Look, as it was put to me, and it never left my mind by somebody that I, you know, spent a lot of time with when I was touring with, and he looked over to me, because we were talking about, because I always had this fear of having a daughter, because I just felt like, you know, I was notorious, and not notorious in a bad way, but it was just sex, you know what I mean? I was out there, and I was single, or whatever I was doing, and I said my payback would be having a daughter. Lo and behold, I had a daughter, but, you know, so far so good. But eventually, one day, it is what it is. I mean, they all grow. It's hormones. I mean, you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And so he looked at me and many times, because he had a daughter at the time and a son. And he looked at me, and they were back in their early teens, around 13, 14, and he leaned in and he goes, "Don't ask, don't tell." That's all I remember him saying. Don't ask, don't tell.
Well, I have a couple questions for him that...
For who?
For my coworker friend. A, how did you find the toys?
Yeah. Well, listen to some chill music while you're doing some talking.
I think he might be over-parenting, like searching their rooms, looking for drugs and other things.
Well, you know what?
And my very first question is like, did you alert them that you found these?
Alert.
And he said no. So he's smart like that.
Yeah, that's good. Because you don't want to blow their like, you know, trust, I guess is the word. You know, I don't know. See, right now, I'm still on this trust mode. I trust my daughter still to tell me if something is good or something is wrong or something is bad. You know, and until that trust is broken, but I mean, I just like, I can't go, I just know that like now, I just don't go walking into her room, you know, like I used to, because she's friggin' 13. I mean, she's got boobs now, and they're not very big or anything like that, but you know what I mean? It's just, you're the whole mindset changes. She's 13. I get it. Even though she's very cool about it. I mean, because it's human nature. It is what it is.
So at what age do you think is appropriate to start giving children their privacy? Like that.
You know, 12...
when does daddy-daughter bath times stop?
Oh, that's a long time ago. But the thing is, it's still like,
oh, really?
Does she see me in her underwear? I mean, you know, am I worried about her seeing me in my underwear? I don't care. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm dad. I'll work that shit until I die. You know. In fact, she makes fun of it. She goes, "Yeah, you'll be in your diapers." It's like, you're gonna kick me out?
Well, now I have another question for my
Oh
coworker.
boy, yes.
Because I got the distinct impression that daddy-daughter bath time is still happening.
There's no
with the
who?
younger one,
Get out of here.
the 12-year-old.
There's
I
no
think.
daddy-daughter. When you're 12 years old, you don't need no daddy-daughter bath time. I haven't given my daughter a bath now. I've opened the door and talked to her, in the shower and stuff like that. When she was 8, 9, 10. I mean, it is what it is. Again, because it's human nature. I'm her father. Believe I looked at her and go, Anna, I've seen it before. Believe it or not, that's how you got here. You know what I mean? I try to make it to where it's not a big deal because I'm her father. But there's there's no bath time. We quit baths when she was friggin'. I enjoyed giving her a bath when she was a baby. I love that, man. We had some of the
Right.
what I mean?
Right. Well, getting back to the cameras here, I asked them, well, where would the cameras be? What would they be looking at? Would it be looking at the bed, the closet, or just the window?
Are you trying to tell me you got a weirdo friend or what?
Well, yeah. I mean, this is Hollywood.
No, it doesn't matter, fucking Hollywood or doesn't matter where you're at. Weird is weird. Not Hollywood
He
don't
said
mean
it
shit.
would basically be that, you would be able to see her closet, her dresser, the bed, and the window. Now, he probably wouldn't see her changing. I get it, like if he had it in the common areas of the house to tell him, but the bedroom...
Yeah, I think the bedroom is off limits, period.
Well, and if he's going to do the bedrooms, well, then somebody else should monitor it, somebody who's neutral. Now, when I offered to provide free 24-hour monitoring, he turned me down, but...
Wow. Shocking.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe the mom could.
Yeah, again, whole different situation. I don't know what to say. Besides, I hope he's got his shit together and not weirdo dad. And not, I understand the protective part. I do. I mean, nobody wants to hear that a daughter's getting, having sex. I mean, nobody wants to hear that. I don't give a shit what age, but it's just life is life. And you hope you raise them to the most and you protect them and you do the best you can do. Some people do better than others. Some people don't do enough. It's that simple.
If girls knew what deviant little monsters we are, they'd never talk to us.
Let me tell you something. It's not only us guys. There's a lot of girls that... I was the guy... I'm going to tell you this right now. People, I was the guy who was not the aggressive guy. I think as a teenager, I was a... Try to picture this even worse, okay, when I was growing up. And there was girls that were way more notorious than I ever could be. I was too friggin' nice. Then then I figured out, hey, I can play music and just get laid. Otherwise, if it wasn't for the, I could do without the rock and roll. It was just about the sex and drugs.
All right.
Yeah, You sit there and you think that one out, James. James.
Yes, Peter.
Yes,
Peter.
I don't need, I just figured that it was weird because as I became a musician, which I was, that's who I was anyway, the introductions got easier, so life got easier for me, and I developed differently as a male. But when I was younger, I mean, I was just a string bean, tall, skinny kid. It wasn't working. But there was girls out there that they were just screwing up a storm. Because that's what they wanted to do, So it's guys and girls. Believe me, it takes two. Nobody's forcing anybody to do anything. You at work tonight?
No, sir.
You're not. 2 weeks in a row.
Yes.
Wow.
This
really
is. I'm in an undisclosed location.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. Chasing black widows?
No. Not tonight. Which, by the way, that's the scary thing. I don't know where she went.
Oh, you'll find her eventually, or she'll find.
Oh yeah.
Let me put it this way: she'll find you.
Oh yes. I used to think black widows killed you, but no, they just think you're really sick.
No, they do. Don't make no mistake. She mates. She kills.
All right. I meant a bite from a black widow spider, but okay.
Okay, whatever. Listen.
Yeah. Now those black widows, yeah.
I'm sure it'll please you to know that I'm back in L.A. now. I know it's bothering you to figure out how I could sustain in the Gulf Coast.
Thanks for reminding me.
No. Lucky me.
Do not
Do not.
call AT&T Live ever again.
Why?
I vote no.
Sorry, you're gonna have to tune
Tape
in.
it, record it,
Yeah.
but edit it and play it back on your show next week.
Why?
That way you can cut out all the riffraff and you still accomplish the same thing. When you know you got people watching you like that, you'll change the way, because
What?
I watched your phone call
And?
and yeah, it's like you got to talk to the supervisor.
And
You got to get people
and
to do what they don't want to do.
uh-huh. I had to start
And-
somewhere, James.
And those people you're talking to
Yes.
don't give a shit.
But she promised me that it was going to work out tomorrow.
Have you received anything?
No, not at all. I knew I was not going to receive anything because, just like the last 5 times. But I'm going to document every time of it, and then I'll go to the FTC and go, "What the fuck is these people's problem?" I'm starting to use harsh language again.
Oh, good luck with dealing with another bureaucracy bigger than AT&T.
Well, you know what? At least the world gets to hear what a screw up this whole deal is. I should have done it sooner.
I was trying to find the movie that Charlie Sheen was
Oh
in,
boy,
but
here we go with the movie.
He played a lobbyist.
Yeah.
And he was able to go into a post office and get this city worker bureaucrat or whatever to turn over something that they shouldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
And he said it was simple.
Mhm.
Get them to do the thing that they don't want to do the most, which is usually work.
Yeah.
So when you talk to this next person you talk to
Tomorrow.
if
Yes.
they will not send you an email,
You are correct.
right there
Right,
on the spot,
right.
go right up to the next
Yeah,
person line.
I had
Keep
to-
going up to.
I had to
Hear me out.
Yeah. Okay.
You need to get up to the person who has discretionary authority to say, yes, we will go ahead and cut you a check.
Right. But here's the thing. The past 5 phone calls that I didn't record, they were like up to the manager. Peter, by tomorrow, I'm going to credit the money, half the money today, and we can't do it in full, but within 48 hours. But I've heard it all, and it just blows my mind. It's like, this is not rocket science. You keep telling me I'm in the right. You got the phone. We should credit you the money. This is why it just makes me crazy, because it's it's a simple thing. What happens if I have a hard, case? So tomorrow, I take it to another level. But I had to set it up because it took me 5 phone calls before I finally realized I should be recording and putting this out on the internet for the world to hear. So I had to...
Okay, and if you're going to record it...
Mm-hmm. I am.
Start getting admissions. Start asking, what's the policy on this?
Well, if you listen to the show, she constantly kept telling me how I was right, but she didn't understand why it was, but I was in the right. How much more admissions do you want?
All right. And a friend of mine who also heard the piece gave you this piece of advice.
Mm-hmm.
Remain calm and ask. be the person she wants to help. I really need you to give me some help here. And I heard you do that.
Every phone call, these people were so freaking kind and so confident. And because I thought it's such an easy process, it's just a return and a credit. It wasn't like there was this big mix-up of anything. And I believed in these people. I've talked, again, you didn't hear the past 5 calls. That's why I finally had to do this. Now, she assured me that the other ones, there's so much more information and more detailed information that in this last review, that it should be cut and dry, even though these people reviewed it and said they need to work it out, which I don't freaking understand. But I'll call them tomorrow. I'm going to call them tomorrow. And we're going to record it, and we're going live. I'm sorry.
Misty.
Hey, James.
Yes, sir.
It's 9:33 L.A. time. You know what that means?
Time to go.
It's 3 minutes over my show.
All right. And guess who's back, by the way?
Back from what?
Back from whatever hole it crawled into, but the Black Widow spider.
Get the hell out of here! You're sitting here searching for a Black Widow while you're talking to me.
Yep.
Oh wow! See, maybe there's a connection.
I'm always looking for bitches.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. Well, there you go. She mates, she kills.
Well,
mm-hmm.
some of them get it first before.
All right, listen, we're gonna get out of here. You know, I feel bad because it was another. I had somebody else who called me earlier. I couldn't take the call because I promised my girl Melanie from Perdido. I would take her call tonight. And but you managed to get on. I guess he had to go to bed or something, and he pooped out.
Yeah.
But I'll get him.
Melanie sounds like a girl I might want to party with.
Yeah, well, Melanie's married 22 years now, so she probably is somebody you want to party with. But you know, you heard about her dick pic situation. You can't do that no more.
Yeah, she's got some freakiness that I might want.
I'm sure she does. I'm sure she does. Believe me, 20 times over. And she's got her husband, Superman Anthony, to take all that on. But that's the South. I'm telling you, there's a lot of great girls in the South. I like the South. For a good time, call the South.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Why do you think I spent so much time down there?
I really don't know.
Oh, well, let me tell you some other time.
All right.
All right. Listen, again, rock and roll. We'll catch you. We'll catch you next week, except until tomorrow when I call AT friggin' ENT Live and TT and all that stuff. I'm getting pissed off.
Let's see if I get it right this time.
Oh boy!
The Peter G Show, brought to you by Volt Energy. Electrify your senses.
Yes, you did get it right this time. Thank God.
All right.
Amen. Half the time it's like I got so much shit to choose from when they're cutting up stuff. It's like, he screwed that one up. Don't use it. Rock and roll. I appreciate the effort as always, James. Okay, and thank you for keeping it on a good level. That'll get us farther. Believe me.
Oh, the darkness will return.
Yeah. Well, we got an antidote for that. All right, go handle your Black Widow. Go handle your Black Widow.
If it's not on the page, it's not on the stage.
All right. That's right. Peace out. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Peace. Bye.
All right, bye. Whoa. Long night. James from Culver City. Spewing his brains out again like usual. Where would I be without James from Culver City? Let me think about that for a second. I'd be all right. But he does bring some stuff to the table once in a while. I like when he keeps it like right at a certain level. We got more chill music. Chill music throughout the whole thing. I've come to the point to where it just kind of smooths things out, keeps me going. All right, people. Tomorrow I am calling AT&T, and I'm going to put them live on the air for show number 2. This is a special edition AT&T call because of a situation I have with them. I'm not playing around. I'm so freaking tired of this. It's a simple thing, but I will call them tomorrow. And it's Pacific time. So Pacific time, what time are we going to call them? 1, that'd be 3. Probably around 1 p.m. Pacific time. That'd be 3 Eastern, because normally I when I get a call center to talk to, it's on the East Coast. Lately I've been hitting Texas and Arkansas. We'll see. If they send me to India, I'm going to, make them bounce me back. Let's see if we can finally wrap up my scenario, my saga of something as simple as getting a phone from AT&T, returning it to them, and receiving credit for the phone to zero balance. It's pretty friggin' simple. But yet, 5 months later, they can't seem to resolve this issue, even though they tell me they have the phone. They should be, bringing it down to zero, but yet they can't. I don't know what their problem is. So if we don't get it resolved, then I will go to my friend with the higher authority, and we will take it to another level. But tomorrow I'll give it one more chance, and I will put it right here on the Peter G Show Live Facebook, because I just figure you guys need to hear this. It's just stuff you need to hear. Love you guys for tuning in every Sunday night. I want to get more and more callers, though. I want you guys to talk to me. Tell me what's bothering you. It's important to me. Every Sunday night, right here. Share, watch party. Watch party. When you're watching me, if you think, and this stuff will be replayed through the week, you can do a watch party even though it's not live. You can hit the share. You can say start a watch party, because if you think the show's of worth, share it. It's real simple. Share it with your friends, because I'm telling you, we may be hitting a nerve with people, friends of yours, that really need this. They need to know there's somebody out there that's willing to listen to them bitch about something that you may not want to hear. The family may not want to hear. It's not important to them, but it's important to get it off your chest to level out. Life is short. Let's all live in peace, okay? Peace is, it's like there's so many screwed up things going on in this world. It's just sad. It's like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, you know, if you're healthy enough and you're lucky enough and you're not dying from some friggin' disease and all this. I have a child. I want to see her grow up healthy and happy and be somebody. I think we all have those goals, but we get sidetracked in life. Let's just get it together, all right? I love you guys. I want to see you every Sunday night, 8:30 Pacific, 10:30 on the Gulf Coast, and 11:30 on the East Coast. Life with Peter G, the Peter G Show live right here on Facebook. I'm also on YouTube. You can check out all my stuff on YouTube. I care about the kids, divorce and single parenting, all that stuff. It's really important to me. It just is. But at the end of the day, I need you to tune in. I need you to share. I need you to like. And I need you to be vocal. I got my silent majority, the lurkers. You're watching, but you won't speak. Who cares? Just speak. I know if you're watching, there's a reason why you're watching. I know there is. Because I'm not that interesting, but I'm talking about stuff that really relates from you. It's not about me, it's about you. Okay? Love you guys. Let's take it up tomorrow. I'm gonna get up and we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this tomorrow and bitch with AT&T. It's out of the norm. It's not my normal type stuff because we're every Sunday night. But tomorrow I gotta see either they're gonna resolve this this problem or we're gonna go on and on and on, and I'm gonna get more and more pissed off. And I'm gonna take it to a higher level. It just needs to be done. I cannot be the only one going through this crap, okay? Love you guys. So now if I can find my music, and we're out of here, all right? Love you guys. Peace out. Share, share, share. And don't take no shit from nobody, but be a good human, all right? Peace out.
Peter G Show. Peter G Show. Peter G Show. Peter G Show. Divorced dad, single dad. Divorced dad, single dad. Peter G Show.